What up, YouTube? It's me, Isaac, coming to you with another edition of my life. So I don't know if I showed you guys this in my last guitar video or any of my last videos, but I don't even know if I've ever said this. I don't use guitar picks. I just use my fingers until my aunt gave me this. I don't know why, but the when she gave me this pick chain, it also had a guitar charm on it. Sadly, I don't know what happened to that, but oh wait, either way. So yeah, losing that guitar charm sucked, but so now I can use a pick. I never really used picks before. I usually just prefer to play with my fingers, which is why they look so scratchy, because I would just keep plucking away at my strings. And my my adventures as a guitarist slash musician started a week before my 8th birthday. I know I've said that in plenty of my videos. First song I learned to play was Return to the House at Pooh Corner. I know I've said that in several videos. But what I haven't said is who inspired me to become a musician were my uncles, and I already told the story of what happened a week before my 8th birthday. We were over at my grandma's place, and my uncle had noticed me watching him for a while, handed me this guitar, and said, "Why don't you give it a shot, bud?" And so I did. He handed it to me completely. Felt an electrical shock go through my arm, and it was like the guitar was an extension of me, which is really, really, really cool. Can't explain how, but it just felt that way. And it wasn't just my uncles that encouraged me with my music. It was also my mom. She encouraged me to keep on writing, playing, doing all that. And my aunt, she helped me. Before I got this chain, I just couldn't stand the feel of picks in my hand. It's hard to explain in a way that doesn't make me sound like a newbie guitarist, but for some odd reason, when I put this chain around my neck, this sounds kind of, well, you know what I mean. When I put the chain around my neck, it had the same exact feeling as when my uncle handed me the guitar all those years ago. I cannot explain how or why me putting the chain around my neck had the exact same, but somewhat weaker shock go throughout my entire body like it did a week from my 8th birthday. And that's kind of funny, but yeah, it was really cool. And y'all, crap, I knocked over my drink. Thank God there's a lid on it. Y'all know I'm a redneck. who, oh man, what did I do with the Tic Tac part of this? The heck with it. I'll do my redneck Livewire. Actually, I think I already did a redneck Livewire review, but give me a sec. Crap. Give me a second. Got it. So, y'all know how I love mixing weird things in with drinks, making my own flavored stuff, and making Mountain Dew Livewire is one of my favorite things. It used to be one of my favorite drinks, but I just haven't been able to find it except for in gas stations, and I'm not paying gas station prices for a well, maybe if they had it at Speedway I would. But I ain't paying gas station prices for a drink for just what amounts to a orange flavored Mountain Dew. That just doesn't sound viable to me, although it is really, really tasty. So that's why I make my own with bottles of Mountain Dew and orange Tic Tacs. And I don't exactly know where my Tic Tacs went, or else I'd add a couple more in here. Then again, I am kind of a weirdo, as you all have seen in most of my videos, if not all of my videos. It's just pretty wild that everybody encouraged me at some point with my music career. And by that, I mean, I know my dad encouraged me too, and so did a lot of people, but I will say the encouragement I get whenever I pick up my guitar, or even when I'm doing one of my creative writing things that I do just for my own enjoyment, is awesome. And things are going good for me so far this year. Interesting year so far. My little brother just left, I think, either it was yesterday. And that kind of sucks because I absolutely love having my little brother over. And he brought his cats, which everybody knows cats are just fuzzy, furry, pointy-eared stress relievers. At least that's what my aunt says. And that's what I think anyway. It depends with dogs if they're stress relievers or stressors. I guess it just depends on the dog's mood. If you know, you know. And things have just been really cool. I'm just sitting back, relaxing, drinking my redneck Livewire, playing a little Christmas music, like I do year round. Which, like I said, I'm one of those people that likes to keep the spirit of Christmas around all year round. Which I wish this wasn't inside out, because my mom just gave me my Christmas hoodie out of the... Oh man, the inside of this feels warm too. Okay, you can see it a little bit. I don't even know if y'all saw this, but it's a hoodie I got for Christmas that is Stitch. And I'm a huge Stitch fan, as you all know if you've seen any of my content that involves anything to do with Stitch and Lilo. Yes, I know I said it backwards. And heck, even one of my cats' names is Stitch, although she doesn't come downstairs that often, so I barely get to see her, which kind of sucks. But yeah, I'm having a great day. It's been good. I love it and what's cool about this is my hoodie just came out of the dryer, so it's nice and warm, which is really good for me because I get cold super, super easily. I think it has something to do with my disability and the blood flow, but who's to say? Because I really don't know. But yeah, it's just really cool. I've had a great day so far, just sitting back, relaxing. Oh, and I did figure. So, I've done multiple videos on my adventures as a duelist, which I don't know how I go from a Christmas hoodie to video games, but what the hey. And then the musician stuff at the beginning, but what the hey, I enjoy my longer content. I hope you guys do too. And so I've done videos on I've reviewed some Yu-Gi-Oh games in the Yu-Gi-Oh Early Days collection, and I said I beat Duel Monsters 1, Duel Monsters 2, which is basically just Duel Monsters 1 with a different final boss, and it has the tribute rule, which I can understand why they didn't put the tribute rule in Duel Monsters, but they put it in Duel Monsters 2. And now I'm playing Capsule Monsters, which is a weird game. It's, to me, Capsule Monsters is, Monster Capsule is the precursor to Dungeon Dice Monsters. I think that game came out in 2004, and I think, give me a second and I can check when, I can actually, if you give me a sec, I can actually cancel what I'm doing here and, okay, do this. Luckily I saved right before this. Monster Capsule was released in 2000 in Japan, which that game just came to the US with the Early Days collection, and Dungeon Dice Monsters was released in, darn it, I can't tell, 2003. So yeah, it's really bizarre that that Monster Capsule didn't come to the US because I think they just thought we wouldn't understand it. But I'm having a blast playing it. The way I see it is Monster Capsule is just the precursor to Dungeon Dice Monsters. If you've played either one of them, you'll know what I mean. Although, I think there's only like 5 chapters in Monster Capsule, but I'm nowhere near there. I'm only on, I think, let's see here. I beat Mokuba, and now I'm at Weevil. So I'm on the second dungeon of Monster Capsule, and I have no idea what awaits me because right now I'm, like I said, just 2 dungeons in, and I'm looking forward to seeing what the rest of the game has for me. Although I have spent quite a lot of time just getting the monster capsules. If if you know how, you'll realize they're like in these I want to say they're gotcha machines, but I don't know off the top of my head what they're called. But they're like those vending machines. It's like a video game version of those vending machines with all the stickers and cards and whatnot. And so far I've had a blast playing it. It's a very interesting game because it doesn't follow traditional Yu-Gi-Oh! Granted, neither did Duel Monsters or Duel Monsters 2. Well, technically Duel Monsters 2 did follow Yu-Gi-Oh! Did follow the sacrifice rule, but I digress. And Monster Capsule, if you've heard of Season 0, you know why Monster Capsule is so freaking weird. Because let's just say I kind of understand why it didn't come to America, because they didn't adapt Season 0 in America. Not until somebody decided to dub it on YouTube, which is really cool. And so that's probably one of the main reasons why we never got Monster Capsule, because it's not based on the anime. It's based on the 1998. It's based on the Toei anime before 4Kids got their hands on it, and for some reason they didn't adapt Season 0, which to me really sucks, because from what I've watched of Season 0, both subbed and dubbed, it's quite bizarre, and I'm enjoying it so far. And I am in turn enjoying the game. I'm your host, Isaac Brummett. Please like, subscribe, share with your friends, leave a comment. Peace out, y'all. Have a good one. I know I sure as hell will. Peace out, y'all.